So it would be coming out of this white bead and this black bead. Take the one string that's coming out of the white bead and string a white bead onto it. And then take the other string that you were stringing through beads and then put it in the opposite way that the other string's coming through the bead and pull it into place so it would look like that. Then what you do is string on another white bead and string it through this black one, this one right here. And then pull it tight. And then you're going to put on a black bead and string it through this white bead here. That one. And then take another black one and string it through this white one. And then take another black bead, string it through this black one. And then take a white bead and string it through this last white one. So it would look like that. Okay, and then you're going to string it through this white bead with absolutely no beads on your string. So just string it through, sorry. And then take a white bead and string it through this black bead. And then take a black bead and string it through this black bead here. And then take another black bead and string it through this black bead. And then take a white bead and string it through this white bead here. And that's what it should look like now. Now you are going to string it through this white bead with absolutely no beads on your string. So just string it through. And then string on another white bead and string it through this black one here. That one. And then take a black bead and string it through this black one here. So this one. And then take a white bead and string it onto this white bead. So it should look like that. And we should just about be done the bottom. So string your bead, string your string through this white bead you just strung on with absolutely no beads on your string. And then string on a white bead and string it through this black bead. and then string on another white bead and string it through this white bead. And then you should just be putting another white bead here. So how to do that is just go through this white bead, the one that you just strung on, with no beads on it. So just string it through. And then string on another white bead and string it through this white bead. And so the bottom of your anchor should be complete. And now we have to tie the bottom of the anchor. So take the bead, not the bead, take the string that we weren't using, that should be way up here in this white bead, and bring it down through, string it through this bead, white bead, this white bead, this white bead, this white bead, this white bead. Okay, so just take it and string it through that one, and then these ones. So go ahead and do that. Alright, so your strings, one of your strings should be coming out of this bottom bead, white bead, and this white bead. So if they are, then just take them and move them up one more bead. So this one should be coming out of this one next, and this one should be coming out of this one. So take this one and string it through here. And then take this one and string it through this one. Just to make it more secure. So now you can tie these together. Okay, so once you're done tying it, you can just cut off these. You can just cut off this extra string that you have. So snip, snip, snip. And then there's the bottom of your there's the bottom of your anchor. So now we are going to be doing the top of this anchor because we're done the bottom. So take a new piece of string, fairly long, as you can tell mine's pretty long, and string it through this top white one. There's one right here. And then make sure that both sides are equal, so bring your strings together and then make sure that they're the same length. Okay. So once they are the same length, you are going to add a white bead onto your string. And you're going to string it through this black one up here. Okay, and then you take another white bead and string it through this white bead up here. Okay, so, and then you take another white bead and you string it through this black bead here. And then you take another white bead and string it through this white bead up here. Right there. Then you take another white bead and string it through this black bead up here. Then you take another white bead and string it through this white bead here. So then after that, you're going to string through this white bead with no beads on your string. Then you're going to add on a white bead and you're going to string it through. You're going to string it through this white bead. Then you're going to string on another white bead and string it through this white bead. And then you're going to take this black bead, string it through this white bead. And then you're going to take a white bead and string it through that white bead. Then you're going to take another white bead and string it through this white bead. And it should look like that.